Hey guys, well, this is a test. My other PC is broke, and so I'm just trying to see if this works. Uh, this is my spare tire, an old computer that somebody had given me. I had to update it from 2018 up to present, and it's still not fully updated. But I went on Mahler Stream, and it went okay. I and then I went tried going on to Christian King Stream, and it kept messing up. And so I don't know if that was because uh, Mahler was using StreamYard and he was using Restream or whatever. But yeah, that's essentially what happened. So I'm just checking my sound here. Restream or whatever. Okay, I can hear myself, so mic's working good. So I'm just checking. Now I do have a camera. I do have a camera. I don't got my lights set up or anything like that, but the problem is that the camera that I have, it's my wide angle camera. So look, I'll just show you. See, it's real wide angle, and so it's not the one I normally use. But the thing is that the camera that I normally use has an ending that almost looks like it plugs into a cell phone, and the computer that I have right now, it doesn't have a jack for that. I know I'm not using proper terminology, but yeah. So I can see the comments if people post them, even though I don't have my dual monitors working right now. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's no place to plug in the second monitor. So this is just temporary. You know, I got a couple debates coming up, so hopefully I get things fixed. I got over Easter weekend or Holy Week, however you want to call it, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hey, Whiskey 49, you say hands down my favorite stream short video title on your channel. Really? I didn't even put a hyphen in there, you know. That's cool. Yeah, I'll just keep your comment up there until somebody else starts commenting. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I need to knock out my short seminary paper. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to try to knock all that out. And then I have some other things I need to do for the class. Then I got debate prep. You know what? I'll just show you on my schedule. It's messy, but it helps me make sense of things. Thankfully, I didn't lose my seminary work because of the cloud, you know, that type of thing. Um, Give me 1 second. I'll pull up my schedule. Equated. Okay, it is, but hey, that's how I roll. All right. Okay. So let's see here. All right, I can't see y'all's comment right now, so I'm gonna have to open up my phone. And I noticed that whenever I went live on StreamYard, it didn't show my vertical feed option. Not sure why. I'm gonna go ahead and set the goal. All right, by praising God. All right. Okay, so it's very hard. Okay, I can see the comments now. So back to old school, how I used to do it. Basically, what you see here is Mondays is whenever my actual seminary class is, and we just did week 8. So week 9 would be on that day right there, and we will be doing a Riken, finish the last chapter of Riken which I would be doing in the study like a seminary student series, but I don't even have Logos on this computer. I can go to um, the Logos web app and maybe and get it like that, you know. But I may plan on doing that with Janet. It's not a priority right now. My main thing is this paper that's coming up. I also have a sleep study appointment that day. So I got that in green right there, personal appointment, because my doctor wants to test me for sleep apnea. And so the blue represents my seminary class. Okay. The red are my deadlines. So the week 10 paper. Also the pink are the other outlines that I got to do for class. All right. And so then what you see here is you got this study like a seminary student. What I'm planning to do, I don't know if this is going to happen, is I'm planning to do streams of that series every night and just incorporate my reading from Kingdom of Priests and other things like that into there. And then there's debate prep, and then of course the paper's the priority. So I don't know how much of this is going to get done because the priority is the paper that's due here. But I still put this here to let me know I got options and this is a priority. Okay. And so this is just uniform right now. So the greenish blue color, study like a seminary students. The yellow is the debate prep, and then the red's the paper. All right. So as soon as that week 10 or week whatever, 10 paper is turned in, now it's just study like a super student debate prep. Because I'm preparing at this point, I got a doctor's follow up there, but I'm preparing for my debate with a guy named Michael Price, who is going to debate me on once saved, always saved. He's against it. And I think he's the guy that was mentioned in Greek in the chat, and that'll be on SOT's channel. So that will be April 25th. First debate that I've had in a while. I thought I retired. Or they retired me. But so yeah, you got that going on. And then so after that debate, and then I won. I'm immediately from that point on, I'm working on my final paper for the class. The first paper is like a hermeneutic type paper, 10 to 12 pages, I think, and this one is longer than that, and it's an exposition paper. On narrative. I think I'm using 1 Samuel 28 or 29, something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at there. And then you'll see that on May 23rd, I have another debate over Matthew 7 with Kevin Biblical Discussions. I'm glad Kevin's willing to do that because I've been wanting to get that debate out there because I hold to a different view than most free gracers. And I've given Kevin resources and talked to him and will talk to him, everything he needs to know to represent the position. Technically, Kevin could take a free grace position and possibly defeat me in this debate. But Kevin's not free grace. I mean, he's close. But I mean, he doesn't know all the ins and outs of how we view things. So I don't know exactly how that would work. But yeah, so as soon as I turn that paper in, I'm going to do, I forgot to color these. I'm going to do super prep for this debate. Now, I told Kevin this, most likely because of this debate's on Matthew 7, I will probably argue in this debate, even though it's not the best passage to use in a debate like this, I could take this one passage off the table in a comprehensive way by pointing out, the Sermon on the Mount. A lot of people misunderstand the Sermon on the Mount. So I could focus on clarifying things from the Sermon on the Mount. That way, in that OSES debate, that way Kevin can watch that debate and study it and be in a better position to know my position and refute it in our Matthew 7 debate. So, yeah, that seems to be the plan or the direction I'm going into. Let's see here. let's go to Logos Bible Web. I think it's called Web App. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even have Logos installed on this thing because there's just not enough room. And you'll see a lag. It's doing okay right now. Okay. Unlock the future. I haven't used the Bible Web App in a long time. I'm going to sign in here. Okay. Yeah. All these verification things. I just did it. Maybe it knows I'm watching it. All right. Well, first off, we got to see if this thing's got a dark mode. Dashboard. Help center. This is not good if it doesn't have a dark mode. Let's see. Logos Bible app dark mode. Theme switching in Logos. Change your views on mobile. Dark mode for web app. They were asking for it in 2020. I wonder if anybody has ever met that request. Let's see. Let's see here. Really? Are you telling me they've never done it yet? Come on. Layouts? No. All right. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll download the app and just do like a minimal download. So y'all get to see how like I said, this computer is very small. So download for Windows. All right. Log out setup. Okay. So I have 23,000 resources. And so this computer can't handle it. Actually, the other computer couldn't even handle it. But I was able to handle most of my stuff. Come on, Slowpoke. Come on, Slowpoke. You're moving like old folks. What could you say? It's like you got no hope. I don't know why it's got to be such a slow go. It more like a soap glow. Let it shine. Turn into the green light to get to the end. So many people like, when is this going to end? What, you can't say end twice in the same rhyme. Yeah, you can if you're trying to make a claim that you want to climb, meaning you enhance it. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Logos, where'd you go? You say you're downloaded, but where are you? Logos, where'd you go? Okay, there you are. I see you now. My computer stripped down. Hopefully you won't quit now. All right, I agree. Now this is where I got to pay attention. Typical or custom. Like C drive or something. This thing, I think it's only got one drive. See, look, it's already bogged down. I'm pushing the typical, and it's typically messing up. See, I got the round waving, so now we're waiting. All right. Click install to begin installation. Please wait while setup installs Logos Bible Study. I'm showing you how to install Logos Bible Study. Hopefully your experience will be nice and lovely. Some of you want to be speaking like drinking like it's light and bubbly. What can I say? Uh, I'm so glad to be blessed to have a wife that loves me. Yeah. Even though I'm kind of nice and chubby. Nice and chubby? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be nice and chubby. I guess you could be nice and chubby, but maybe because she wants a slice of chubby. I don't know. Uh, yeah. So because this computer is the way it is, and I don't know psychologically, but I know it's Friday, so I'm tired, from working and all that and everything. So it's like, well, I'm just gonna go live and just do this and see where it goes. Yeah, Sawako, I'm live testing out my Okay, so resetting my computer, or at least turning it off and turning it back on, fixed the situation. I'm shocked. Okay, so resetting my gotta turn myself down altogether, and I'm like, maybe they're 6 on Layman Seminary 3 on X right now. Uh-oh, I see a Sawako. What are you doing? Hello?
I'm
You, you
busy, but I read your message that
you're
you're going
you're
to
you're
restart
you're
your what?
you're busy, but
No, I'm using my
you
headset
as you
now.
were talking, you cut it in and out. I don't know if it's you or me.
Yeah, it's you.
So is it
You.
Janet cutting out or am I cutting out?
It's okay now.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but if it's not stable, that's a problem.
Okay, so we'll pray that it will be stable. I'm so busy, but yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, it's cutting out where I can't hear you.
Oh, because I did not talk.
No, I just heard you did not talk. But as you're talking, it would become silent.
What? How about now? Can you? Will you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you? Yeah, you cannot hear me because I'm not talking.
Okay, maybe that's maybe that's the case. But seems like you're always talking. So
No,
I thought it was a mess up.
no.
Uh, okay, so when do you not talk?
Just a second ago.
Just a second ago? Okay. There's a
You you can see the monitor on your on the mic on the screen. If it's
okay.
blinking, then I'm talking and you can hear me. But if not blinking, then I cannot. I did not talk.
All right. Okay, so
My goodness, you cannot.
for now on when I'm talking to you on a stream, I will see if you're blinking. If you're not blinking, I will ignore you. Hmm.
You're crazy.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Does anybody got any questions they want to ask?
You want me to ask you a question? No, you want me to ask a
Yeah,
question?
you can ask. You can ask me questions, but you have to talk to ask questions.
Duh. Okay, so I think how about the two kingdoms divided? Is that of God or not? Both is of God.
What two kingdoms?
The kingdoms the kingdoms divided, right?
In what passage?
Oh, if there's any passage, many passages that how many the
Well,
kingdom divided?
Jesus
How
Jesus said
many times?
a house divided cannot stand. Or are you talking about the division of the
I'm
kingdom
talking
in
about the
history?
yeah, the history.
Okay, yeah, you're talking about Solomon and the
Yeah, some
division that happened with Jeroboam
yeah,
and Rehoboam.
yeah.
Why you ask that question?
Because I need to know. My goodness.
Yeah, but what put that question in your brain?
Yeah, because we read and listen before, and I have that kind of question, and you didn't, and you said that it's not the right time to have that because we are focusing on the present study during that time. So I just remember now that
Got you. All right.
question. So I question you.
All right. Is it okay if I use ChatGPT?
I'm going to use just GPT then, not
Yeah.
asking you a question. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but you can't use
Ah,
ChatGPT. You
Okay, share. Okay, share your screen. You're
use
cutting out. Will you share your screen? You're cutting out.
ChatGPT the way
Ja,
because Logos is not
you're cutting out.
up. It doesn't have many things. Hey, where'd my ChatGPT go? Messing up.
This is your old computer or the computer that you always use?
Yes, this is my old computer. Am I messing up right now?
No, but your
All
screen
right.
black.
So, what divided the kingdom uh, of Israel after Solomon? Okay, now watch this.
My
I'm gonna say
question,
you.
that's not my question.
What?
That is not my question.
Okay, what is your question?
Is the two kingdom that divided is that of God? Both is of God.
Oh, okay, got you. Um, did God recognize the divided kingdoms in Israel? Or did he only recognize Judah? Okay, I'm going to say give the CM, that's the conclusion mode or condensed mode, and the PM after. CM is where you want the short answer, PM is where it gets to the process. All right, so let me make this larger so people can see and watch Super Layman cook. Okay, did God recognize the divided kingdom or only Judah? A Super Layman GPT-5 response. CM, conclusion mode. God recognized both kingdoms as real covenant historical entities, but not equally. He recognized the northern kingdom as Israel in a political and a prophetic sense. Yet he repeatedly condemned its separatist cult, rival shrines, and illegitimate dynastic religious order. Judah retained the Davidic throne, Jerusalem temple, and stronger covenant administrative legitimacy. So the answer is God did recognize the divided kingdoms, but Judah was a legitimate Davidic kingdom, while the northern kingdom was treated as a real but rebellious schismatic kingdom. You can see this in several ways. First, scripture itself keeps calling the north Israel, Ephraim, or Samaria, which means God does not act as though it's imaginary. He sends prophets to it, judges it, and addresses the kings. That alone shows recognition of the level of the historical covenantal reality. Second, Judah is treated differently because of the Davidic covenant and Jerusalem's chosen status. Third, the North's existence is never thereby validated as righteous or normatively proper. So, recognized ontologically, politically, yes. Recognized as the proper covenantal center, no. That belonged to Judah. All right, let me get some water from my throat.
Sorry, kingdom corporation. Not as
Okay, that was the CM output. All right. Now we're going to go through the process mode. A Super Layman GPT-5 response. Too long didn't read. God recognized the northern kingdom as a real kingdom called Israel, but not as the legitimate covenant center. Oh wait, we need a beat. Maybe we need a beat.
No,
We don't like
no, so annoying.
beat.
You just copy cut. Huh? So loud.
I need it. It increased.
Why?
I'll turn it down.
Let me read then. Why you like sound background?
You pick the beat.
No, I don't like any beats.
Oh, you want to read? Okay, read.
Yeah, but there's a sound, so you need to read. I am busy. Yeah, I know, but I just want to wait the.
So if I turn the sound off, will you read?
Yeah,
Okay. You want me to have ChatGPT read?
yeah. Okay.
It's all right. I'll read. Too long didn't read. God recognized the northern kingdom as the real kingdom called Israel, but not as the legitimate covenantal center. Judah alone retained Davidic legitimacy, Jerusalem and temple centered authority. So the north was recognized descriptively, not approved normatively. So we're going text inference system, texture observations. After the split, the biblical text still calls the northern kingdom Israel and its people Israel. That is decisive against the claim that God only recognized Judah in every sense. God sends prophet to the north, Ahijah, Elijah, and Elisha, and Amos, Hosea, and others. You do not send covenant lawsuit prophets to a non-recognized fiction. God judges northern kingdom as kings of Israel. This means the regime is treated as historically real and morally accountable. Yet Jeroboam's cult is constantly condemned. Golden calves, Dan, Bethel, shrines, non-Levitical or irregular priest arrangements, feasts, innovations. So recognition does not equal approval. Judah remains tied to the house of David, the temple, Zion, Jerusalem, and the promise concerning the lamp of David. That gives Judah unique legitimacy. Best option? Option 1. God recognized only Judah. The north was never truly Israel. Failure. The text itself repeatedly calls the north Israel, addresses it directly, and judges its kings and people as such. This view overstates Judah's legitimacy in an erasure of the North's textual identity. Option 2. God recognized both equally as legitimate covenant kingdoms. Failure. This ignored the Davidic covenant, the chosen place theology, and the sustained condemnation of northern worship structures. Equality is not supported. Option 3. God recognized both Israel kingdoms, but only Judah as the proper Davidic cultic center. Best fit. It preserves both data sets. The north is real and addressed by God. Judah alone carries Davidic Jerusalem legitimacy. Key distinction: recognition doesn't equal approval. Historical recognition doesn't equal covenantal endorsement of its cultic order. Political existence doesn't equal normative legitimacy. Why Judah is different? Judah preserves the Davidic line. Judah is tied to Jerusalem and temple worship. Judah has covenant administrative priority in the post-schism structure. While the north is still recognized, it is still composed of Israelites. It remains under Yahweh's judgment. It remains the object of prophetic address. Its exiles treated as covenantal judgment, not as judgment on a non-entity. Decision. God recognized both divided kingdoms in a descriptive historical sense, but only Judah processed the legitimate Davidic and temple center status. No northern kingdom was a real Israelite kingdom under judgment, not the normative covenantal center. Confidence high. Falsifier. If post-schism scriptures stopped calling the north Israel, stopped sending prophets to it, or treated it as wholly outside covenant history, then the conclusion would fail. But the text does the opposite. Okay, did that help? And I don't know why my ChatGPT is now having this new thing called standard balanced thinking and speed.
Yeah, yes. I have that on my phone already.
Yeah, they upgraded it.
Yeah. Oh, really? Ever since that's my chat GPT when I started paying it.
Well,
Sometimes you cannot upload camera or video or camera
Okay.
because
okay, instant. You can change it to instant for everyday chats. Think it for complex questions and configure. So I could change it even more. All right. So did you get your answer?
yeah, but I'm going to think about it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Draw an infographic to demonstrate this distinction. All right. So Janet, it's making you an image. So you will get the image.
Yeah.
Making it sound. This is all new.
What's all new? Which one is new? Thinking? I thought that is already that is thing because
I've never seen this refining lighting, sharpening edges.
oh really?
What
Is
do you
that the
think,
same
Janet?
dating of what? Oh, that one.
Look,
Did
look at the
God
picture.
I got it. And just now. Have delayed here. More please. Israel, Judah. But Judah is Israel.
Yes, but remember when the kingdom divided, the northern tribes were called Israel, and the southern tribes are called Judah.
Both kingdoms recognized by God, but not equality. Israel, called Israel in the Bible, prophet sent Elijah, condemned idolaters. Okay,
Okay, so watch
rebellion
this.
in Jerusalem temple.
Who were the good or godly kings during the divided kingdom from Israel?
Analyzing image.
Oh no, I don't want another picture.
Don't, just be it. Just
All right, we'll just be it. Just be it. Why? My wife just wants to see it.
because let's see the difference between that image and this image.
Taking longer than
Yeah,
usual. Yeah.
yeah, because
Still rendering.
what's that? Who were
Look what it
wait,
did. It
who were the good or none? All of the kings of the northern kingdom did evil in the sight of the Lord. Eh?
so so
Who were
so
the good?
not one king was good.
Yeah,
Okay.
even in Israel
Who
and in
was the
Judah.
closest of these evil kings to being good?
Both Israel and Judah, you need to specify.
It
Even
knows.
though in,
Too long didn't read.
see,
None are called good, but Jehu is the closest. He obeyed God's command to destroy Ahab's house and Baal worship, yet failed by continuing Jeroboam's calf system. So partial obedience, not true reform. Direct answer: if you're forced to rank least evil or closest, Jehu is the best candidate. Why Jehu stands out? He was explicitly commissioned by God through the prophet sent by Elisha. He executed judgment on the house of Ahab. He eradicated Baal worship from Israel, a major covenant violation removed. God actually commends him and grants a dynastic promise. 2 Kings 10:30. The last point is decisive. No other northern king receives the kind of positive evaluation. Where he fails, he did not depart from the sins of Jeroboam, golden calves at Dan and Bethel. He maintained the rival worship system to keep political control. His obedience was selective, not covenantally comprehensive. So the valuation is tight. Yahoo is instrumentally obedient but structurally compromised. Quick comparison: Ahab is worse, institutionalized Baal worship. Jeroboam the first, foundational corrupter. Jehu removes Baal but keeps the calf system closest to good, but still condemned. Bottom line: Jehu is the high water mark of northern kingship, but even he never reforms the system God actually required, so he's not good, just the least bad with real but limited obedience. And it says, if you want, I can map every northern kingdom on a spectrum from worst least evil to debate use. Okay. Yes. And it's crazy that you're asking this, Asawa Cole, because we went over this in class recently.
yeah, that's the things that I mentioned that I questioned because we read the book from your class.
Yeah. Okay, Kat, you don't want to read? You're busy.
Yeah, just listening.
Okay.
But you need to read so that I can listen them.
I don't have much gas in me. So
Hmm? What's happening? Why you just stop? Hello?
hold on.
Hello? Oh.
Hold on.
Hold on. What kind of hold on? Well, I'm going to mute myself and wanted to do the speaker. I so that
Marked
I
by
can.
bloodshed, continuation of Jeroboam's system.
Okay.
Asha, Elah, Omri, noted as worse than predecessors. Pekah, Tier 3, standard Jeroboam pattern kings. No Baal escalation, but full participation in the calf system. Jeroboam what? Foundational sin, Nadab, Jehoash, Joash of Israel. Jeroboam II, prosperity, but corrupt system. Zechariah, Shallum, Menahem. Hoshea, not as bad as earlier kings, but still condemned. Tier 4, closest to good, but still evil. Partial obedience, but failure at the system level. Jehu destroys Baal worship, obeys divine judgment on Ahab, fails to remove golden calves. Key insight, debate weapon. The evaluation standard is not better than others, but did he remove Jeroboam's system? Every single king fails that test. That's why the text never calls any northern king good. So your conclusion is tight. Recognition, approval, reform attempts, covenant fidelity, system-level corruption defines the entire northern kingdom. If you want next, I can contrast this with Judah's kings, good versus bad, to sharpen the distinction visually and argumentatively.
Okay. So I'll get.
I'm listening, okay?
Yeah, you're listening.
How did Judah's
Can
kings
you?
contrast with Israel's? A super layman. GLDR references the Davidic covenant plus Jerusalem temple center, which allowed actual covenant restoration in Judah, but never in Israel. Northern Kingdom. Verdict. No good kings. System never corrected. Foundational problems. Jeroboam force calf system. Even the best. Jehu never removes it. Pattern. Walked in the sins of Jeroboam. Repeated formula. Result. No covenantal reset. No good king category at all. Southern Kingdom, Judah. Verdict. Mixed kings, including genuinely good ones. Good, godly kings. Textually affirmed. Asa removes idols, seeks Yahweh. Jehoshaphat teaches the law, reforms worship. Hezekiah destroys high places, trusts Yahweh uniquely. Josiah, highest reform, restores covenant obedience. These kings are explicitly said to do right in the eyes of the Lord, some even compared to David. Partially good, but compromised. Joash, good early, declines later. Amaziah, mixed obedience. Uzziah, strong reign, pride leads to fall. Jotham, generally upright, but high places remain. Pattern, personal obedience without full systemic reform. Wicked kings, like Israel, but not totalizing. Ahaz, adopts pagan practices. Manasseh, extreme evil, though later humbles himself. Amon, continues evil, the decisive difference. 1. Davidic covenant, legitimacy. Judah equals line of David preserved Israel equals no legitimate covenant dynasty. 2. Temple Jerusalem worship center. Judah equals authorized worship location. Israel equals rival system, Dan Bethel. 3. Reform possibility. Judah, system can be corrected, produces good kings. Israel, system never corrected, produces none. Debate ready summary. Israel fails at the system level, no good kings possible. Judah maintains covenant structure, good kings emerge. The issue is not morality alone, but administrative alignment with God's chosen order. Final contrast. Israel equals perpetually corrupted system. Judah equals corruptible but recoverable system. If you want, I can compress this into a single one-screen infographic like your previous one for posting or debate slides.
Okay. So while it's doing that, I think the next question that I want to ask it is Tracer would say were never saved based on the text. So we'll get that question in a minute. I'm almost out of gas.
What's wrong? The Layman Seminary rapture is wrong.
I don't know why.
Being raptured. And your sound is cutting off sometimes. Can you hear me? No?
You like it?
What do I like it?
Do you like the
that one.
chart?
Yeah, it just pops up now. I don't know. I don't.
That one.
Will you send that to me, please?
Of course.
Oh.
Everything I have is yours.
Thank you.
All right. So the next thing. Yeah. Next thing.
Oh, is
Are
that
there
there in
any
our WhatsApp?
Kings. That's ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, so you're.
Are
it's
there
there,
any
right?
kings in either kingdom that free gracers would say are not A1 saved? Not actually saved. Frequency of non-A equals none. High probability candidates equals some, especially extreme idolaters. Clear one example, a few, mainly Judah. All right, but before you sort of go through that and say, but free grace doesn't look at behavior or current beliefs if the person started with the right belief for salvation in the beginning. All right. Too long didn't read. Correct. The free grace does not use later behavior to negate A1, but the key issue here is different. We are usually not given evidence that these kings ever had initial saving belief to begin with, so free grace cannot affirm or deny A1 in most cases. You're right on the core free grace rule. All right. So what I'm going to ask it is what textual evidence is needed to show a person is A1 saved already? Hopefully don't mean go person in general for all of them. Streaming interrupted, waiting for the complete message. Oh no. That may take forever. Lately, when this has happened, I've just started over a new chat. I'm going to count down to 10. If it's not done in 10 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and land the plane, guys. I'm tired. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. You tried. Oh, guys, I got a little bit more experience with this current setup. I'm not pleased with it, but hey, when you got a spare tire, you're rolling on a donut. Its main goal is to get you to, the shop so that you can get your other tire fixed. And so, yeah, so that's this. Janet, is there anything you want to say, or you want to land the plane?
No, my hands is dirty. I cannot touch the screen or the computer.
Okay, so since Janet has dirty hands, I'll land the plane because we don't want her to get dirt on the console, on the steering wheel, on the key, on the controls, all of that stuff. Guys, thank y'all so much. Check out more content, old stuff, new stuff. It's all good. And pray for my computer, and pray for me and people that, well, just pray for me that I can figure it out if it's possible. All right. God bless, guys.